Guys, it's actually freaking happening. Now, I told you guys I have got some big announcements to make, and you can tell by the title of this video, I am not gonna disappoint you. I've been in the automotive industry for the past decade, and every year there's an event I always look forward to attending, which is SEMA in Las Vegas. It's an event where you get to see new cars, new products, crazy builds. There's tons of like-minded people there, and it's a great place to build relationships with those people and all the different brands. And every year I've gone, it's always been a distant dream of mine to be able to have one of my own cars featured in the show, but I never thought it would actually ever happen, but here we are. The GR86 is going to SEMA this year, and it's going to be featured at the Coney booth right smack dab in the middle of Central Hall. When I got that call, I was at a loss for words. Like I said, I never thought this would actually happen, but I am beyond grateful for the opportunity to showcase my car and to be able to debut the new suspension system that Coney has been working on for the GR86 and BRZ. Now, before I get into the details on all of that, let's talk about what the heck I'm doing in this big empty building besides Yo's Miata. Let me introduce you to the new Driven Media headquarters. All right, I'm just kidding, guys. I can't afford this big ass building. Driven Media isn't doing that well, but we are gonna be renting out a small portion to turn into our own shop and warehouse space. Now, let me just take in what I just said. I can barely put into words how excited I am to have my own space again. Winter is right around the corner. I've been dreading having to work in the garage again, so I've been grinding as hard as I can to be able to afford my own space. And that hard work is starting to pay off, and I have you guys to thank. Each and every one of you helped me pick myself back up and get me where I am today. I'm blessed. I love you guys. I'm never gonna stop saying it. I could not be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for you guys. I figured I'd give you guys kind of a life update while we're out here, so we're gonna take a walk next door. For those of you wondering how I'm doing, first off, thank you. And to be perfectly honest, this has been the most stressful year of my life, but it has also been the most rewarding, and I'm now able to look back on everything that happened and see it as a blessing in disguise. So next door is Paragon Performance. I've actually been working here part-time for the past few months, helping with odds and ends, mostly shipping nowadays. I've had to cut my hours back because Driven Media has gotten so busy. But for those of you who don't know, Paragon Performance was founded by the same person who started the company I used to work for. He no longer has any ties with that company, but he's always been someone I look up to, and I owe a lot of my success to him. I don't know if he watches any of my videos, but Jeremy, if you're watching, thank you for everything. Now, I've actually got something really cool to show you guys that's back in the building we just left. This is the original FT8 6-speed factory FRS. This thing brings back so many fond memories I have of working there. It's one of the crazier FRSs out there. Sadly, it never reached its full potential, always had overheating issues, so it never really competed well, but it's cool to see from time to time when I come into work. Like I said, it brings back good memories. If you guys recognize this car, you are an OG. But enough about all this. Let's head to the GR86 and I'll give you guys an overview. Now here's where things get interesting. We are about 2 weeks away from the show starting, and the car still looks pretty much stock. I even have the base model wheels on the car. Not the best look, but we do have a huge pile of parts to install on the car. So for the next 2 weeks, I am gonna be working basically nonstop on this car. It's gonna look completely different, but I'm gonna make sure it's ready for the show. Let's actually take a look at the huge pile of parts. I'll pick out a few and give you guys a sneak peek. Give me a second. So these are some of the things that need to be installed on the car in the next 2 weeks. Let's take a look at a few of them. Some of you guys may already recognize this box. These are the Alpha Rex Nova Series headlights. These are gonna replace the OEM headlights on the car. Yes, I did have those headlights retrofitted by Circuit Demon, and I do really like them, but the way I have them wired up right now, they drain my battery and they don't have a sequential turn signal, which these have. So I'm excited to get these on the car and see how they look. Over on this side, we have a few different things from ApexSci. This right here is a new exhaust setup. They have a couple different options, but ApexSci makes top-notch quality parts. So I know this is gonna sound amazing on the car. And then these two big, super heavy boxes have a new big brake kit in them that's gonna fill in the gap nicely behind these new wheels that we're gonna be installing as well. I think there's only one other car in the US that has this kit installed, so I am honored to be installing these on the car. I don't want to spoil everything for you guys. There's a lot of stuff, but like I said, the car's gonna look a little bit different. Now, what I am gonna try and do is document every step of the way and share it with you guys. So for the next couple of weeks, you may see me posting a lot more videos than I usually post. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications so you don't miss out. Of course, you're also going to get coverage of SEMA. So let me know in the comment section down below what you'd like to see while I'm there. It's a little bit different this year because I don't have to look for specific things to film. I can just film whatever I want. So I'm a lot more excited to be able to attend this year than I have been in the past. With all that being said, that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys are as excited about this as much as I am. I've still got some surprises for you. I've definitely got my work cut out for me, but I would not give this up for the world. Again, huge shout out to Coney for giving me this opportunity. And if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time.